When I started Healthy Life Hacks, this podcast of mine, it was August 2020. March 2020, I was over in Asia working and the world started to lock down. The world was holding its breath. Borders were shut. Stages were emptied. My speaking calendar went from fully booked up to 5 years in advance to wiped clean in 48 hours. I was grounded, literally, metaphorically. And for the first time in decades, 2 decades, I'd been traveling the world as a speaker. I wasn't running through airports. I wasn't standing in boardrooms teaching stress prevention to teams. And I wasn't doing what I'd built an entire career around. But something in me refused to sit still and simply wait it out. I needed to share at a time when I knew the world was hugely under stress. Stress levels were just globally skyrocketing. People were being put into isolation. They were overwhelmed. They were scared. They were burned out. They were disconnected. Like everyone's going, what the fuck? And I knew that the work I'd been doing, my stress prevention work that I'd spent my life, 30 years teaching, was needed more than ever. And so I flipped it. I couldn't travel the world as a speaker, and that's how this podcast started. I asked myself one simple question. How can I get practical stress management into the hands and ears and the hearts of people who need it right now, fast? And that's all I thought it would be. A stopgap, a way to serve, and a way to keep my own brain focused on contribution instead of spiraling into what the fucks and what ifs. I promise my mind went there at first too. So I didn't realize when I started this podcast that it would become one of the biggest teachers in my life. Nearly 300 episodes later, nearly 1 million downloads.